At her speech to the Jewish Federation of North America, Sarah Hurwitz complained of TikTok showing young people videos of carnage in Gaza. It's not the carnage she objects to, it's the fact that people can see it. She didn't complain when Zionists showed footage of October 7th. She complained that the carnage made her sound obscene for defending it. She is obscene for supporting it. She complained that the smart bet Zionist Jews made on Holocaust education backfired as young people see parallels between big strong Nazis hurting weak emaciated Jews and powerful Israelis hurting weak skinny Palestinians. Her position is that holocausts are okay when Zionists do them. She complained that the media is global on social media and not exclusively American media. That means Zionists don't control it. Her complaint is that it isn't as tightly controlled as US corporate media. She complained that people can find Nick Fuentes and Al Jazeera. What's wrong with that? What happened to the free market of ideas? Also, Nick Fuentes is American. He is not global media unless Hurwitz has evidence that he is supported by foreign actors. If she does, she ought to disclose it. On the podcast Being Jewish with Jonah Platt, she complained of the right peddling the Jews are doing white genocide trope, and that the left is peddling the Jews are doing genocide in Gaza trope. The way to stop these tropes would be to stop doing pan-Europa, practice your idealismus, and swords of iron. Sarah Hurwitz was an Obama speechwriter. At the Jewish Federation of North America, Olivia Reingold said she wants her report on Gaza's starving children in her obituary. Her assertion was that they had pre-existing conditions and would have died from the blockade anyway. Does she not see how starving them in those circumstances is more monstrous? Can she really not see that? Bethany McGee was set on fire by Lawrence Reed on the Chicago train. Reed had over 72 prior arrests, and on the 31st of May 2020, McGee posted Black Lives Matter. Does she still believe that? Adolf Hitler of the Southwest Africa People's Organization won the Namibian local election. He said his father didn't understand what the Austrian painter stood for. You don't say. And that he himself has no expansionist ambitions. The Afghan migrant Rahmanullah Lakamwal, suspected of killing two West Virginian National Guard, had a spike in his name being searched on the internet in the Washington DC area the day before, like Tyler Robinson being searched in Tel Aviv. There are unverified rumours that Lakamwal is Mossad. People say Charlie Kirk just wanted the debate. This could be applied to Saddam Hussein as he offered George W. Bush in his last interview with Dan Rather a debate. George W. Bush, of course, ducked the debate and went to war in Operation Iraqi Liberation. Note the acronym there. The study, Why Do the Results of Immigrant Students Depend So Much on Their Country of Origin and So Little on Their Country of Destination, found that cognitive abilities remain the same for over 2 generations. The study, Mild Dehydration Affects Mood in Healthy Young Women, found that women with 1.36% dehydration experience an 8% increase in anger, a 17% increase in fatigue, a 12% decrease in vigor, a 19% increase in mood disturbance, a 58% increase in task difficulty perception, a 45% decrease in concentration, and double the amount of headaches. 100% of sexual assaults, 65.5% of robberies, and 54% of murders, and 57.4% of all crime in Frankfurt are committed by migrants. The first Thanksgiving in Virginia was on the 4th of December 1619, and it was in Charles City. The conflict with the Powhatan happened over 2.25 years after Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving in Massachusetts was in Plymouth in 1621, and George Washington University found that the first conflict with the Wampanoag began in 1637. That was before the King's Philip's War, which was 16 years later. The idea that Thanksgiving celebrates genocide is bullshit. Christ is King.